Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's daily dark pool whisper for September 16th, 2019. And wow, what a morning. Everybody's watching oil. Well, we were watching oil way before this. Prints have been coming in for a couple weeks now. I'll get to that in just a minute. Let's just start with the SPY. Yeah, we retraced on the SPY back down to the 8 exponential moving average, where we've bounced back up to the 4. Yeah, this is probably the worst place to trade the SPY. In between the 4 and the 8, you have two algos battling it out. But we will be bullish above the 4, above 350 cents, and we'll be bearish below 299.50. Keep in mind, 298.11, that is the biggest dark pool level we've had in a while. If we do close below that, that's going to be uber bearish. So watch that level, and also that 294 was a recent dark pool level as well. Let's go to the E-minis. All right, for these guys, we're going to be bullish above 3,002, and it's in the same spot you can see in between the 4 and the 8. I think we're going to break above or below today. We'll see, though. Bearish below 29.8750. I wouldn't trade it until it does. And then let's go to the Russell, because we had the biggest prints ever on the Russell in a really, really, really long time. I did a Dark Pool Insights video over the weekend on this trade, and 157 is the level to watch. And guess what? We're below it right now. This is really key. If we close below that, that's going to be uber bearish. We have an upthrust, and if we close below the biggest level prints we've had in a long time, well, we got to put on some protection. However, watch this 156 level as well. That's when we get uber bearish. Yep. And then there's a trade down to 154.60 area. That's the 8 EMA. But that 157 level is really key. Let's go to the QQQs. Bullish. Oops, I forgot my bearish below level here. Sorry, guys. Whoops, what happened here? I'll have to do that live. Bullish above 192.25 for the QQQs. And just give me a moment to just search up the pivots. Nobody told me I didn't finish this trade. Bearish below 191. This is going to be pretty easy. Here we go. Target is going to be 190.52. That is S3 on a person's pivot, by the way. All right. And then if we go below that, just give me a moment, 190.25 and 190. There you have it. A live whisper. Okay, let's go to the NASDAQ futures. Bullish above 78.72.50 and bearish below 78.35. Pretty wide range on that. And I had to do the Russell futures. We're going to be bullish above 15.80 and bearish below 15.72.50. And we're going to just look at oil, which is ripping once again. Let me just show you the weekly chart. Yeah, remember that trend line that we were watching last week? Well, we've gone above it. And then we hit this other resistance trend line here that goes all the way back, actually. Yep, this guy goes all the way back to here. You probably wonder, why does she have that line on her chart? Yeah, I like these. These are so powerful. And it goes all the way back to 2015, 16 area. So yeah, this 62 level, let's see if we close above that or not. That's right here. We up thrusted it. And now let me just zoom in once again. All right, so that's why that's pretty powerful. We'll be watching this 60 level as well, but today's level is just a trade-off, bullish above 61.50 and bearish below 59.25, and that's based on pre-market volume. I have two levels that I've recorded here, the biggest spikes that we had, and that's why 61.50 was the key level to watch there. All right, let's switch to gold. So gold was a great short on Friday, but what's going on today? Let's take a look and see where we're at on the gold futures. We're going to be bullish above 15.15, and again, we're kind of stuck in this exponential 15, which is this blue line right here. I'll just kind of draw a line out. It's green. Yeah, this is a tough area to trade. We really need to break out, really need to break above these guys. And then, of course, bearish below. We've touched out on the 50 simple moving average. There's always going to be buyers there the first time. If we break below that, look out below. So these are really your best trade setups. But you can see we're not near there right now. So we could have a day or two that could be tough, or we could break down here. We'll see. But bullish above 15.15, bearish below 15.0750. But I just pointed out those really big swinging trading areas that'll definitely be a lot easier than the choppiness we can have here. I'll go over GDX in just a moment, but let's go to oil, because USO, I can't even tell you how many of my traders had these 12.50 lottery ticket calls. Why do we put them on? We had prints on USO. Prints always come before drone attacks. You guys know that, right? We have so many of those. No, it always comes before big events. I mean, we have seen hundreds of examples of this. It really, does it shock any of you pitters? Not really, right? So again, we had no idea this drone strike was going to happen, but somebody did, and they put massive prints on not just USO. We had XLE, XOP, PBR, XOM. I can go on and on, but there was a lot of prints on oil. So follow the money trail and you'll follow who's responsible for this. Okay, so today we're going to be bullish above 1260. Yep, if you're not in this yet, watch that 1260. We're above the daily VWAP, which is this yellow line, but we do have a weekly VWAP. So we could have a lot more room to go to about this 1280 level. So there's still some more room on this trade. We'll see if we have resistance, but it's looking gap and go like today. Yep, don't just start shorting this. There could be a short squeeze. If everybody that missed this oil pop is upset and they're like, well, I'm going to peg the top, they're going to short it and get squeezed. We'll see if we get the prints. Yep, I'll definitely call out any prints we get. But if it does retrace bearish below 1237 for a retracement trade down to the 4 EMA. And yeah, MGM. Settlement. Holy cow, you guys. Yep. I'm so happy I put that strangle on, Jane. You know, the prints always come before the news. And sometimes we don't always know if it's buying or selling, but it closed weak on Friday. It closed below those Friday prints, and that's why I put the strangle on. We had a quick up trade in the morning, and then we couldn't break above 29.50. That was my whisper level on Friday. And bam, they are settling with that Vegas shootout that happened. Yeah, I know. Amazing, right? I mean, it's crazy, but people know things before events and they trade on it. And that's why we mute the television and we follow the prints. There's two examples. So hope you guys put on some protection. Not that much volume right now on a very big spread. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, crazy. Okay, so let's go to XOP. XOP bullish above 25.75 for the gap and go trade, and bearish below 25.37. There was a big buyer on ARCA. Let's see if he's still there. Yep, he is. 25.50 right here. Yeah, so I'm only going to be bearish if it goes below that. I actually picked the 37 level. It's another eighth below that to give it a little bit of wiggle, jiggle room. Let's go to GDX. Bullish above 28.20 for GDX. And again, it's in a tough spot. We saw the gold futures where they were. So we'd really have to break, you know, above this 8 for me to turn bullish. We could retrace a little bit. The better trade is to the downside. There's no support below us on this chart. Bearish below 26.80. So we'll watch that. We do have some prints recently, and that's why I picked 28.20. These really big prints were still below 28.10 and 28.18. GM news strike sellers at 38. That's all we care about. Where are the guys loaded to sell? Oh, they were there. I think he got done. He got executed. Yep, and let's see. He may have some more. It was on the iNet book. He's only got 100 right now, but he could be refreshing. Let me just look at the time and sales. And you see he did get done. There was a big seller there earlier. And you could see all these trades. He got executed. But he still has more. He just left. We'll see if he comes back. That's a really big level. And I'd only be bullish above 38.20. Yeah, giving it a little bit of room there. Only because sometimes they'll flick it up a little bit and then crash it down. So we'll see. Bearish below 37.75. There is a buyer at 37.80. I don't see him anymore. Let's just look on the ARCA book. Now, actually, there's a buyer at 37.60 right now. All right, that would be our first target if it breaks below 75. Yeah, and watch that guy. Let's go to RIG. Oops. RIG, we're going to be bullish above 660. And we did have some prints on RIG as well. Bearish below 625. Amazing all those prints we had on oil, wasn't it? ACB, bullish above 6 and bearish below 560 for Aurora. Let's go to Bank of America. Yeah, Bank of America, interesting spot. 30 is such a key level. We came to it. Sellers were there. We pulled back. If we could break above that, that would be very, very bullish for BAC. Bearish below 29.50. Yeah, if we do break below 29.50, there's a retracement trade back down to this 8 EMA. And WLL. I know a lot of petroleum and oil stocks on the whisper, but that's where the volume is this morning, so we got to follow that. Bullish above 950 and bearish below 920. There you have it. Those are your whispers. Until next time, happy trading, everybody.
That's my secret. Can you keep it? My secret. My secret.